Near East Side homeless shelter says things are changing after a high number of police calls to the location this winter.
Our Leah Lynchide is here in the studio and with a look at the problems that neighbors are experiencing and what the shelter is doing about it. Leah?
The Beacon is just about 6 months old, but in that time, police count 2 months where the location was either the first or the second most visited spot in the city. Some changes to protocol there, though, are hoping to change that.
We are in a recording studio that kind of specializes in acoustic instruments.
Audio for the Arts off East Wash is where calm comes in a chord.
Classical musicians, jazz musicians, bluegrass, all those people have kind of found a home here.
Just outside their doors, though, a new type of home is creating some noise in the neighborhood. The Beacon, open since October, is a day shelter for the homeless, and along with help, it's come with some headaches for its neighbors.
Someone came in, and it was during kind of like a later night session, and he came in and lied down on the couch, and as soon as he lied down, a bunch of pills fell out of his pocket.
With this business comes challenges, and we need to meet them.
Police count 45 calls for service to the spot in February, making it the most responded to location in the city that month. Catholic Charities, which runs the Beacon, says it's working with the community to cut back on problems with a new code of conduct for their residents.
You're talking about expectations and really communicating well with our guests what's expected of them.
The shelter will also hold a public meeting Wednesday to talk with the neighborhood about what's working and what isn't.
Most importantly, we're going to need to listen, and we're going to need to hear what the attendees have to say.
I'll keep rolling.
At the Arts, employees are keeping a better ear and eye on things with some security upgrades. Still, they're glad to hear a sound of change in their community.
I think that it's a great thing what they're doing over there.
Now, we should note that since that code of conduct was put into place, service calls to the Beacon so far are only at 12 this month. If you're interested in going to that meeting, by the way, it's this Wednesday night at the shelter from 5:30 until 6:30.
Thanks, Leah.